Thanks a lot for staying with TVC News. The Enforcement Task Force of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, the FCTA, has impounded 40 commercial vehicles for operating outside the newly inaugurated Mabushi bus and taxi terminal as authorities intensify efforts to enforce the use of designated transport facilities across Abuja. The Secretary of the FCTA Security Services Department's Command and Control Center, Peter Olumuji, disclosed this after leading an enforcement operation in the Utako area of the Federal Capital Territory. Senior reporter Habida Lawal reports.
The FCT Transport Secretariat had announced the commencement of operations at the Mabushi bus and taxi terminal on June 21, directing operators at all ad hoc motor parks in the affected areas to relocate on or before June 24th. According to Mr. Olumuji, the impounded vehicles were operating illegally outside the approved terminal, contrary to the administration's regulation aimed at sanitizing public transportation and improving commuter safety. He added that the affected vehicle owners would be prosecuted and sanctioned in accordance with existing FCT traffic regulations.
Now, the terminal has capacity to take about 250 vehicles from our own estimation. The ones that are parking, loading. Now, however, the terminal is for passenger operation. And what do I mean by that? You can't bring all your vehicles into the terminal, but loading operation is in the terminal. So the loading operation is going to be in the terminal, and as a result, there is this system we have also introduced, call-up system. When it's your turn to load, you can bring like 2 or 3 of your vehicles. Come to the terminal, then you will load because your stand is already, your ticketing booth, which is your stand, is already in the terminal.
The enforcement is to enlighten them and also to let them know the benefit of the terminal and to move in and start their usual business.
Providing an operational update, officials said activities at the terminal officially commenced on 1st of July and that about 800 passengers and 130 vehicles had already been processed.
Safety, passenger safety, because all the operators in the terminal are duly registered and licensed by government. So we can trace everybody operating the terminal. Not in the era of people just come, they load without any data. We have all the data of the operators, the vehicle, and...
A commuter, Adama Emmanuel, praised the initiative, saying the organized environment offers a better and safer experience than roadside operations.
My experience here has been really great because I came in quite early and I was attended to on time. And I really appreciate it because it hasn't been like that. The experience we get from outside, this has been quite different so far, and I really appreciate this.
The relocation of commercial transport operations to the Mabushi bus and taxi terminal is expected to improve traffic management, strengthen security, and provide a safer and more organized transport system for commuters across the Federal Capital Territory. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.